What's good, YouTube? So I'm back here with a Horizon XI update video, and pretty much this is a huge video for me. Alright, been grinding for about 6 weeks to get the Lu Shang's fishing rod. Alright, this is a very strong rod. I think it's plus 15 fishing. It's needed to pretty much take fishing to 100 without all the stress. If you use weaker rods, it'll be a lot of work. Alright, so I got all my milestones here for the Lu Shang's fishing rod quest. I fished all 10,000 Moat Carps myself. I didn't buy any Moat Carps. In fact, I spent the first 2 months or 3 months selling all my Moat Carps to get a lot of my characters up to level 30 and 40. It definitely costed a bit of gil, and I needed those Moat Carps to unlock a lot of my jobs and get the gear up for them. But now I realize that at 30 and 40, it's about to start getting expensive to level jobs. So I wanted to get the Lu Shang's fishing rod to help me with earning gil. And I kind of like fishing. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, it's a dope, I wouldn't call it a craft. I guess it's like a paid hobby. I'm not even sure what to call fishing, because you can still have 100 craft with fishing. Alright, but I don't want to ramble too much. I got most of my milestones, like every 1,000 or so Moat Carps. I will be popping in and out of the video to you know, give you guys my thought process at that point. These milestones were very hard to hit. In fact, the reason why I'm making this video, and I wanted to make this video at a decent length, is for all the guys out there that's farming the Lu Shang's fishing rod. All you guys, man, please watch my video, use it as some type of motivation to get you through, because when I was farming for this rod, I searched YouTube day and night trying to find any Lu Shang's fishing rod videos. Now I did find a few videos from like 15 to 14 years ago, so they're pretty old. The content was pretty outdated. So here's an updated version, 1080p, from a guy that grinded all 10,000 fish, and just give you my insight on what you got to do and the type of method I use to get all the fish. Alright, enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So if you guys saw a second ago, I had about 1,200 Moat Carps turned in, and you'll see what I'm at this point. Alright, so at first I was doing, only have 35 slots in my inventory. I'm still really low level. My highest character is 40. So I haven't done all my Gobby Bag quests or anything. I can't really carry that many items, but for the most part, I'm trying to bring back at least 15 stacks at this point. It's pretty decent, over 200 fish, and then it got to a point where I was doing approximately 23 stacks. Alright, also I want to give you guys my fishing spot. A lot of people might want to know where I was fishing. Where did I catch 10,000 Moat Carps? Where you didn't run out of fish because too many people is there. I wouldn't give up this spot unless I was completely done with Moat Carps, so definitely enjoy this spot. It's at J10 in Rollenberry Fields. It's a little small lake here, exactly where King Behemoth and Behemoth pops. This is just one of the pop locations for King Behemoth and Behemoth, and you can catch literally unlimited Moat Carps right here. Alright, you gotta have to grind, obviously, sit here consistently, and you'll get enough Moat Carps just at this lake. So this is the lake that I stayed at. As you can see, it's a bunch of high level link shells here. My dream link shell is here. revenants. It would be a dream to get into that link shell. I'm nowhere near the level or the achievements to get in, but still an amazing thing to see all the revenants guys out here. I'm definitely rooting for them. Any King Behemoth pop, I was hoping that the white pearl link shell got the actual dino, not the dino, the mob, either King Behemoth or Behemoth. All right, so this is the location, J10, Rolling Berry Fields, Moat Carps, right at this little lake right here. It is absolutely amazing. So we are at 4,000 carps right now, as you can see right there at the bottom of my screen. And at this point, I was completely fished out. Like, I literally was just depressed that I had 6 more thousand fish to do. It seemed like an eternity. But at this point, guys, you're only 1K away from half. Don't worry about the 10,000 yet. Just focus on getting halfway. Take it one step at a time, because if you think about it as the full 10K, it might defeat you, man. Alright? So definitely take it one step at a time. Another amazing Moat Carp grind. Pushing forward. I think this is at the 5K mark. It felt really good hitting 5K, because I knew once I hit 5K, there was no way I was going to quit. Alright? It's really a countdown once you start getting to 5,000. It's a count up before 5,000, and after 5,000, it's a count down. You can feel the Lu Shang's rod in your hand as you hit 5K, because you know all you got to do is do exactly what you did just now. Do it one more time. Alright? The most depressing part about going for this fishing rod was all the guild I was technically, until I got the rod, losing. These Moat Carps was going for like 3,500 a stack, 2,900 a stack on this low end, and that's a lot of guild. Alright? It's a lot of guild to get spells and gear and things you need, so you have to be committed. A lot of people was in my link shell saying they was going for it. They would be there, then they wouldn't be there, and they spent 5-6 months and still only had 2,000 fish. I mean, this is one of those goals where if you don't stay on it, you are not getting it, man. It's definitely tough. It's a struggle, but if you stay focused, man, you can definitely pull it down. So I do think that if you're going for the Lu Shangs, you stick with it. You put everything else on pause, and you just wait until you get all 10K fish, man. So during the week, I would try to get as many fish as possible. Some weeks I only got about 300 in 5 days. Like, I do construction, concrete. So I'm usually tired when I get home and really don't have the energy to really grind and fish. So I would try to pull up maybe 100 or 200 fishes and like go relax, because it was definitely time consuming to sit here all day and farm up Moat Carps. But in the 6 weeks that it took me, I did most of my Moat Carp stacks on the weekend. On the weekend is where I went hard. I woke up early on Saturday, fished sometimes till noon, 1 o'clock, take a break, get some stuff done, and then before the day is over, I would be out fishing again. So in those couple hours in the morning, I would pull almost 600-700 fish and then finish off the other 300 roughly by the end of the day. I don't think I had many days pulling 1,000 fish, but I was trying to get there on the weekends because I knew the weekends was my time to shine. Whenever I had stuff to do, I had to prioritize that. But the minute that I had some free time, I was on here fishing. All right, I want to give a shout out to my guy Casper, man. I knew him a long time. He's on this server playing. He actually looked out for me buying the insect paste. I was going through gill like crazy, burning through thousands and thousands of gill, and he definitely looked out for me and helped me get the last bit of paste to finish off the quest. All right, since then I already paid him back, but it was pretty dope that he did that. I didn't have to go sell a ton of Moat Carps over and over to get money to buy bait just to go fish more Moat Carps. It was definitely counterproductive. So with 7K Moat Carps down, less than 3K away, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, at this point, nothing was more important than fishing to me. I was so focused on fishing to put this goal behind me. Because a lot of people have played Final Fantasy 11. A lot of people play Horizon. There's not a lot of people who farm 10,000 Moat Carps. Alright? Some people farmed the gill and bought the Moat Carps. I actually went out there and farmed all 10,000, like I said earlier in the video. It's levels to this. It's definitely levels to this. My level of patience is higher, and my fortitude is definitely deeper. All right, as you can see, KB is out here, and I'm still fishing on Moat Carps, man. Like even with KB, like he was actually dropping meteor and killing everyone here. Shout out to Revenants, the GOAT, Link Shell. They got the claim, and it was definitely dope. I had to get this footage in the video, goes to show you how focused I was on Moat Carps. Even with KB walking around, the minute I got a chance to just fish, I kept fishing. All right, all the white pearl gods running around, kiting KB, and I'm hoping that they get the defending ring or pixie earring or whatever they're looking for, man. I definitely wish Revenants the best. These guys are definitely dominant, man. But yeah, even with KB, as you can see, I got my rod. I'm out here fishing up those Moat Carps, man. There's no excuse. Stay with it. Stay on it. So at this point, I'm so close, I can taste it. I can actually taste the fishing rod. Alright, my gill is definitely getting dwindled, and I didn't know if this gill that I had would be enough to buy the bait. The bait was costing, the bait actually went up in price. Alright, as you can see here, I got 8,100 plus fish handed in. I'm less than 2,000 fish away, and yes, there's nothing that can stop me from this goal now. I ended the quest on a Sunday. I actually thought I was gonna do it on a Saturday, but to underestimate the amount of fish that was needed was insane. Like I had like 1,000 fish or something like that coming into Friday, and I'm like, yep, getting my rod on Saturday. I'm chilling, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like you feel me? Like it's over with. Super excited to finish off the quest, but that last 1,000 fish took a lot, and I do mean a lot of effort. As you can see here, we're sitting at the lovely 9,000 Moat Carps. All right, so we got like 900 or something fish left to get. It's all over with pretty much. I just got to go out there and grab those fish. So I did spend a lot of Friday night trying to get as close to 9,400 as possible. And then when I woke up on Saturday, I literally looked at my count and it was like 9,150. I barely did anything Friday night. So I spent a lot of Saturday trying to pull down at least 600 fish. That will put me at 9.7. And I was able to finish off the quest on a Sunday. All right. It definitely was a grind, man. If you guys want to get the Lu Shang's fishing rod, I do think it's doable. The best advice I can give you is stick with it. Don't quit. As you can see here, this is how slow it takes to pull in each fish. All right. After you finish fishing it up, you have to wait about 2 seconds to throw your rod again. And 80% of the time, you will land a Moat Carp. 90% of the time, you will be standing here by yourself, looking at this boring background. Nothing is exciting. Especially with KB popping here, it's just amazing how dead this place can be when you're just fishing. All right, so we're finishing up right now, catching the last few Moat Carps for the Lu Shang's fishing rod, and I hope all you guys got all the way to this point. Just keep going, man. It's definitely obtainable. So as you can see here, I'm trying to get max slots, which is 35. And once I have 35, I know I have at least 23 stacks of Moat Carps. That's over 300 Moat Carps in the trip. That's definitely what you want. That's beautiful. You might have to empty out some inventory to do it like this, but I think 3 trips per 1,000-ish. 3 trips per se to get 1,000 fish turned in is not too bad. In the beginning, I was doing 4 trips. It was kind of annoying heading back to Sandy every time, but jot that down to 3 trips, 300 fish per trip, 300 plus fish per trip, and you're definitely chilling. All right, so we're heading to Sandy for the final time to get the Lu Shang's fishing rod, man. Let's go. So approximately a month and 2 weeks, we're finally running up to my man for the final time. I got a lot of respect for him, which is why before I turned in the last few fish, I definitely had to bow and show him the courtesy that he deserves. All right, this man took 10,000 Moat Carps away from me, stopped me from getting Gil, and kept me broke for 6 weeks. But he didn't rob me. He didn't take all my fish, and at the end of it, told me, get out of here. He actually stuck to his word and paid me what I deserve. Alright? So if you run into this guy down here at this lake, and he asks you to go get some Moat Carps for a crazy fishing rod, believe him. Believe him. But don't worry about it, son, because you might need to believe yourself. That's what you need to convince, is yourself. The man has the rod. He's always there waiting. He's always there, standing there waiting for you to hand in the fish. But can you physically hand in 10,000 fish? Now that is the question. All right. So I'm turning in the last few stacks of carps, and you guys will experience getting this fishing rod with me. I appreciate everybody that watched it all the way to this point. This video actually means a lot to me, man. I was actually focused. If anybody who knows me knows that I'm total connected to any type of grind like this, is what excites me, is what keeps me going. If it's something that's not too grindy, it doesn't really keep my attention. 10,000 Moat Carps, that'll keep my attention. Alright? I'll give future videos on letting you know how the rod is. I've heard it from many fishermen that the rod is best in slot until the E-rod. And you sort of need the Lu Shangs to even get the E-rod. But there's a bunch of people on server with the E-rod already that can fish up the legendary fish for you. You just have to throw out a lot of gil until you get both the key items. That will be a total nother journey, but at least the Lu Shang's journey is coming to an end. Alright? I played this game when I was 15 years old, years ago, and it still excites me to this day. This was such a great Japanese game. I love them for making it, man. I appreciate all the Horizon crew for keeping the servers up and doing whatever they need to do to allow us to enjoy ourselves on this great historic game. Alright? So we're going to trade in the last 3 stacks of Moat Carps right now and get the Lu Shang's fishing rod, man. Oh my god. So many people have just bought this rod outright. As you can see, I only have 31,000 gil left over. And there you go. There's the message. You've gotten 10,000 carps. And after you hit A, boom. Obtained Lu Shang's fishing rod right there at the bottom. And he also gave me a key item, a testimonial. It's pretty cool, right? The key item is pretty cool, but it's pretty heartbreaking that what the key item says. Just to speed through it, the key item pretty much says, you're a loser. You spent your whole life gathering 10,000 fish. Go get a life. That's pretty much what it says. So if you're looking for something exciting, you're not getting that. In fact, you might feel lower as a person. So now that the Lu Shang quest is over, I am out in the wild raising my fishing skill to get it to 100. Having this Lu Shang's fishing rod will make getting to 100 a lot easier. And it will allow you to pull in big fish, little fish, all with the same rod. Also allows you to pull in high level fish a little earlier and give you the fair chance that's needed to level to 100. Alright, I will be updating you guys on my fishing. This video is kind of like a week behind schedule. I was supposed to binge drop this video, but at least I finally got around to making it. Hopefully it stays on YouTube for 1,000 years, and this game will continue to run, and anyone who's looking for the Lu Shangs will find my video and find some type of inspiration is why I made this video. Like I said, I was on YouTube every single day trying to find anybody who dropped a Lu Shang's grinding video. All I found was some random stream of some guy talking about making Gil with the Lu Shang's, and he didn't really explain anything. He already had the Lu Shang's. He didn't talk about how he got it or anything. It was absolutely terrible. Alright, so hopefully this video is a lot more in depth to letting you guys see what it's like going after it. I had most of my milestones here, over 9 of them at 1,000 a piece to get to the 10,000. Alright, so after this fishing is over, I will be going after more achievements in this game. Hopefully I can bring more videos to you guys, man. If you see me in town, don't forget to wave. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to leave a comment. And listen, that Lu Shang's, oh, it's your boy Live, man. I'm back to the lab, back to creating, back to doing what I do. Level 25 fishing. Listen, I'm gone.